مساء الخير جميعا، يعطيكم العافية. راح أحاول لا أطيل، لكن هي فرصة تعرفوا على الأنشطة وأعرفكم على الكي بيبل. يعني إحنا هي بصراحة دعوة لكل الأشخاص اللي ما بيشتغلوا الأنشطة هاي، تعرفوا منهم الكي بيبل. بليز interact with them, network with them, وبليز join our activities. طيب الآن راح أعطي لمحة عن الجوردن سكشن structure، عن different OUs. يعني إحنا دائما we believe in something that chapters are the main driver for the section. الهيلثي سكشن الشابترز هم الدرايفر فور ذا سكشن، مش العكس. هون الاكس كوم شفناهم سابقا. في عندنا هون زملائنا واغلبهم حاضرين معنا اليوم. فرجاء الزملاء الكوليجز who are interested to work in these committees or to work technically, please contact them. دكتور محمد the computer chapter, دكتور محمد صلاح the IES industry application chapter, دكتور هشام المؤقت EMBS engineering in medicine, دكتور معتز robotics chapter, دكتور لؤي communication and signal processing chapter, and دكتور صحبان power and energy chapter. So please feel free to reach them now or in the future to contact them and know about our event, and please get engaged. Now regarding our affinity groups, those are the chairs of our affinity groups. Professor Mohammed Zaki Khader, Dr. Yusra Abidat, she's the chair of WE, and Engineer Mustafa Akrabawi, chair of Young Professional. Please also feel free to reach them, get engaged, and join our activities. Now, I start with the computer chapter. Briefly, the structure of this presentation as following. The first 1 or 2 slides show us the officers. Then we'll talk about previous activities. Then we'll talk about future activities. So in each chapter, we'll talk about officers, previous, and future activities. Now, the computer chapter is a very active chapter, more than 800 members in Jordan in different grades. These are some of the events, and by the way, again, the presentation will be available for you to look at. Now, these are some of the online webinars conducted recently. These are some of the competitions that are run under the umbrella of the computer chapter. These are some future events for the computer chapter. Autonomous agent design competition, model-thon, and extreme and problem solving. And by the way, this presentation will be also available online in our website. So please feel free to go back to that presentation and contact the officers if needed. I'll move now to the next chapter, industry application chapter. Those are the officers of this chapter, Professor Mohammed Salah and Dr. Osama Saadeh. These are some stats about this chapter. This chapter, I think there's a lot of potential to grow. Now we have 4 full members, 8 senior members, 74 student members, and we have chapters in 5 universities. These are some of our past events, some virtual seminars and conferences, and these are some key achievements and holding some events. And by the way, our keynote speaker today was invited by the Industry Application Society. So thank you, Professor Mohammed Salah. Thank you, our speaker. Now, these are some ongoing and future events. There's a face-to-face lecture on 7th of May today. Also, there's a technical co-sponsorship for sustainable energy power track within our conference, and also there are some other lectures and conferences. I move now to the next chapter. And by the way, this chapter, EMBS, there's something here. They won the best chapter in Region 8, the best EMBS chapter. Now, 2024 best EMBS regional professional chapter. So this chapter is led by our colleague, Dr. Hisham Al-Muaqqat. And by the way, Dr. Hisham now is part of the global ADCOM. And we are happy when we can see some of our colleagues are leading in their areas and in their communities. So Dr. Hisham now is part of EMBS ADCOM globally. All there is Dr. Hisham. These are some of the events. Invited talk by Dr. Shadi Al-Barquni. Also joining EMBS Egypt Symposium. Also workshop on neurotechnology and rehabilitation system for spinal cord injuries. Also seminar on biomedical career tips. Also workshop on cutting edge industries. Also we have National Day. We have 4 chapters in 4 universities. This day was hosted by Yarmouk University. Thank you again for Yarmouk University. It was organized mainly by Jordan chapter, and also with different universities in Yarmouk, in Just, and in German Jordan University. Now, this is a message. If your university has a biomedical engineering department, I strongly recommend you establish a chapter. So this chapter, it basically corresponds to biomedical engineering. So message for universities without this chapter, if you have this specialty, biomedical engineering, my message, please establish a chapter in your university. Now, also we have invited distinguished lecturer, for example, like previous 2 months, and also here, photos from this talk, and okay, that's it about the EMBS chapter. Please, if you are interested, feel free to contact Dr. Hisham. I'm sure that he will be happy to provide more information about his chapter achievement and how to join. My message, please, even if you are not a member, I'm not telling you just join as a member. Just attend our events, know about our activities, then you can decide if you want to join or not. Later, you can decide. So there is no rush. Now, the next chapter is robotics and automation chapter. This chapter is led by Dr. Mu'taz Riyad, and these are the committee members. Very active chapter. And I encourage Dr. Mu'taz to apply for the Best Chapter Award because they have done a lot of work over the past year. I think they are strong candidates to win the Best Chapter Award at the region level. I hope so. These are some of the events from distinguished lecturers from the chairs meeting. Meeting with the chairs in different universities as well. These are also ROSI training. We conducted a ROSI training. It was conducted in HTU. Thank you, Dr. Tariq Tutanji, for your hospitality. This event was ROSI training. Dr. Tariq is very popular, it seems. Yeah, thank you. So this ROSI training was conducted, a joint effort from the RAS chapter and HTU. So thank you again. These are some of our upcoming events. He's going to focus on ROS. There will be a contest about ROS, and also we'll have some lectures and events. Please feel free to go back to the slides and read more about future events. The next chapter is communication chapter. Very promising chapter and very active chapter. Thank you, Dr. Lu'ay Tarawne. Dr. Lu'ay Tarawne from BSUT is the chair of this chapter. Those are the officers. Those are the officers, Dr. Lu'ay Tarawne, Dr. Mahdi al-Sirat from Al-Baqa Applied University, Al-Balqa, Dr. Sharif from Yarmouk, and Engineer Dima from German Jordan University. So if you are interested about communication or signal processing, please feel free to contact Dr. Lu'ay. These are some of the achievements. They organized, as you have seen in the video, Jordan IoT and AI Challenge. Also, they went to GITEX and they visited Jordan in GITEX Global Conference. We had a booth there. Actually, in this photo, you can see Dr. Lu'ay Tarawne and Dr. Abdelkarim Banna. Why? Dr. Lu'ay is the organizer of the contest, and he won the best, ambassador, I think, yeah. And Dr. Abdelkarim also, with the University of Petra team, they won the first place in Jordan Challenge and second place in Arabic Challenge. These are some of the photos, and we'll be very happy when we see Jordanian flags at the global stage. These are some of the achievements. Also, we have hand-on IoT workshop. If I ask the audience here who's interested in IoT, I'm sure we'll see many of you are interested in IoT. So, Dr. this is a message. If you can, please repeat this workshop because some people attended, but I'm sure many others would love to attend. Okay, these are some of the past events and future plans. For future plans, now regarding, collaboration with students and the academia, and he has, a strong plan to conduct training and workshops. Okay, I finished with the chapters. I talked about chapters. I move now to our affinity groups. Those are our strong names, our affinity groups. Professor Mohammed Zaki Khadir, Professor Omar Al-Asfar, and Professor Dr. Abdullah Dwesh. I'm sure many of us studied, in the classroom of those distinguished speakers. So thank you very much for your efforts. Thank you again. These are some of the events that are going to be conducted in 2025. So the presentation will be there if you want to look at the plan. Now TUI, we are now switching to BINC. Okay, Dr. Yusra and the committee for the thank you very much for your efforts. We is very active affinity group. They won at 2 levels. They won at individual level. Dr. Yusra won the best WE volunteer in Region 8, And also we chapter in Jordan with the best, one of the best affinity group in Region 8. So thank you very much. So please consider this thank not only for Dr. Yusra, for Dr. Isra, for Dr. Atika, for Dr. Rula, for all the colleagues, for our female colleagues. Thank you very much for your efforts again. Those are our officers in we Affinity Group, Dr. Yusra, Dr. Rula Wajdi, Dr. Isra Sharia, and Dr. also Mousa AL-Akhras. So thank you again, and very, very active and Affinity Group. These are some of the stats. Imagine 620 members. And by the way, our male colleague can join. Our male colleague can join the Affinity Group. So if you are interested, you can join. Okay, these are some of the events, and you can see the coloring is different here. I'm sure you can recognize that. We Open Day was organized by we Affinity Group in Al-Balqa University. Thank you, Dr. Majid, Dr. Jawdat, for hosting this event. Also, they have social trip. That's very nice touch. They went to Ajloon, I think, for a social trip. And we encourage that. These are some of the past events, and they have online workshop schedule, online workshop. And these also some very active and very popular past events. And this very nice achievement. Dr. Isra is the recipient of IEEE Region 8 Outstanding Women Engineering Section Volunteer Award. Okay, I received this award during Region 8 meeting was in Bordeaux, in France, and Jordan received 3 awards out of 15. So 20% of Region 8 award was received by Jordanian members. For this reason, I'm telling you everyone, please, as section, we have very strong community. We have very strong potential. We can achieve a lot. We are planning, with the help of very nice students, to apply for the best section award worldwide. Why not? Why not? They are not better than us. We can achieve a lot together. If we work together, if we work hard, if we have good documentation, I think we can be, global section. This also was a visit from a distinguished speaker. These are some of the future events. Please stay tuned. I'm sure you will hear about these events. Our role to support these events, because we believe if any OU organize an event, other OUs should help in the organization so that we have collective success. Now, in July, we have we Open Day. Exact date and venue will be announced. I think there will be some call for hosting. So please, if you are interested in hosting this event, please apply. And by the way, we will not complain. The hosting will go to the best proposal. Now, in everything you are doing, we are going for the best proposal. We don't have any preference for any university. All of them are dear universities. We are going for the best proposal. And in December, we have a global event hosted in Jordan, International Leadership Summit. Okay, now let's move to the next affinity group. Next one is young professional, very active, very energetic, and they are giving us a lot of energy. This affinity group is led by Engineer Mousa Al-Akhras and Engineer Uday Ayad, and Reen Assous and Hussam Mansour. Thank you for your efforts. Yeah, some of their initiatives, climate change. So if you are interested, if your research or your activity is aligned with climate change, please contact Engineer Mousa Al-Akhras. I'm sure he will be happy to provide more information about how to join this initiative. The floor is open for everyone. Everyone is welcomed for all initiatives. The second one is IEEE Mentor Meet program. These are some of the events, their participation in SYB. By the way, SYB was a very popular event, was co-organized by Jordan Section, by Young Professional, by Computer Society, the University of Jordan, by many OUs. We have collaboration among our OUs. And also, we have a student or a mentor meet program. We have also Impact Congress. This was jointly organized by YB and Computer Society and At-Tafila University. So thank you, At-Tafila University, for your efforts. These are some of the events of YB. By the way, this the first one, if you notice, it appears twice because it was a joint effort, YB and we. So it's a joint effort by YB and we. So thank you for both for collaboration. And we encourage such collaboration. Okay, these are some of the regional activities. By the way, Engineer Mousa Al-Akhras, he just arrived from Japan. He was visiting Jordan in a summit in a laureate award in Japan. So I hope it was a fruitful experience for you so that you can tell us more about it later on. So in 2025, he participated in VIC Summit and Honors in April, this April. Also, he participated in Region 8, it was, I think, in Egypt, because we have so many events, to be honest. Okay, this is a laureate form. This laureate form, here you can see, the participation, and he was only, I think, one of 5 members in Region 8 to participate. In Region 8, we have 60 sections. Only 5 were selected, funded to participate in Laureate Summit. Okay, this social media for YB, I think that's their following, if you don't mind, if you like. Okay, if you want to follow YB for their efforts. And I'm sure this Affinity group has a lot of potential to grow more and more. Okay, now to the SAC team. SAC team, to be honest, I cannot cope with their activity because very active, very energetic, bright students, many universities. As we said in our previous presentation, this year alone, 6 new branches opened, mainly due to the effort of the SAC team. So big applause, please, to the SAC team. Dr. Malak, she's very dedicated, Jafar, and all the team members. And here we have many SAC team members. So thank you again for being very active and very organized. That's very important. Most of them are students, so I think the future is bright. The future is bright because we have very active students and they are organizing many events by their own. Okay, these are some of the stats about the student numbers. The stats need to be updated because the stats, some awards, depend on the stats. We'll talk about that. So these are some of the events, because they have only 4 slides. They summarize all their work in 1 slide. So you can see a lot of activity summarized only in 1 slide. Also, we talked about this one. On 17th of May, 2025, to be Saturday, we will have a Jordan Leadership Summit. This is a training program for our leaders. We said that we have 125 units in Jordan. In each unit, we have 4 officers, more than 500 volunteers. They need to meet, they need to engage. Now we are meeting here on a yearly basis, but there's a lot of work in the background. We are here summarizing what happened in the year, but there's a lot of work in the year, in the work. Again, this event will be hosted by Amman Arab University, Dr. Hussam, Dr. Rami, Dr. Layal. Thank you very much. I encourage all the officers to join this training because there's a rich program how to become a strong or active officer in IEEE. Okay, SITE. SITE, if you heard about SITE, it's called SITE. It stands for a Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technologies. So this group is interested about running a humanitarian project. And by the way, there's a lot of fund. They can fund you up to $10,000. There's an opportunity for fund. I encourage you, if you are doing projects for the benefits of humanity, please apply to SITE funding. I'm sure our colleagues here in SITE can help you how to apply. This is a very good initiative. You can apply and we can help you in that, if you like. Now, this one of the projects, they implemented a bicycle that creates energy for a Za'atari refugee camp. They have what you call aeroponic system, حدائق طولية, to make use of vertical spacing. Also, they also have robotics hand. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. Combining site effort with EMBS, with RAS, I see a lot of opportunities over there. Some of their future projects to have AI-driven education platform. They have also motion robot for paralyzed projects. Last one, where's Hassan? Hassan is very active, is very dedicated. Hassan is saying that we want an aerospace chapter in Jordan. So far, we don't have an aerospace. So basically, Dr. Ala Taqani, Dr. Ala, please. Dr. Ala, thank you. Okay. Dr. Ala is the chair of aerospace local group, also with Dr. Laz Riqat and Mona. And we are very happy with this motion. If you have this passion, please join. I think Amman Arabiya, Dr. Anwar, if you can hear me, my friend, okay, you have an aerospace school. So I think there's a good opportunity to collaborate, because I think this aligns with your vision, because they have already a school about aviation school. Okay, basically these are the team members of aerospace local group. Some of the achievements, and now we have 5 or 6 universities with aerospace, but Hassan, you didn't know, recently there's a new chapter in Princess Sumaya University. There's a new student chapter for aerospace. Okay, these are some of the events. Something was amazing during last Ramadan. There was an event called أفلا يتفكرون, I think. أفلا يتفكرون. So they are mixing knowledge with our interest, and for example, star watching and moon, stages. So this was amazing, because they utilized Ramadan with an opportunity, to take away from our hard work. So they utilized Ramadan to give an opportunity to tell us more about space and, for example, about stars. So these are some of their previous achievements. These are of some of upcoming events. Okay, these are our upcoming events. For example, Orbit Talk Broadcast. Here also Astrolink Conference, Level 2 Advanced Drone Design and Operation, Applied Aerospace Project Initiative. Okay, basically just this one last message. Now, I done the presentation, but this presentation was done jointly by our colleagues. Just to let you know, we represented here in this presentation 6 chapters, 3 affinity groups, and local group, and previously we talked about our student branches. So this presentation summarizes the work of many people. Okay, I was honored by our colleagues to make this presentation, but it was done jointly. Okay, I was just, because we don't want so many people to come to the stage now, but this presentation was not done by me. Okay, it was done by all the volunteers at the section level, at the level. So can please help me with a big applause to our volunteers. We really would like to have more of our volunteers. Do we have space for volunteers? Yes. We always have space for volunteers. Now, we're always looking for volunteers who are active, who would like to work, who are coming with the new initiatives, with the new ideas, with the new branches, with the new chapters. Message that I'd like to send to everyone: this section belongs to Jordan. This section, Jordan section. So this section belongs for everyone. If you have the energy to serve the country, please come forward. Our just only condition, just put the effort, because now the only criteria that when choosing the volunteers that who are willing to work. Willing to work, from the bottom of their heart to serve our members. Thank you very much.